tell us a story about behind the record we're going to play.
Yeah, well, what it was, a couple of years ago, I was down at the Albert Dock with my 2 grandkids and my wife, and she was meeting a friend. And when she went looking for the friend, I had the 2 children in a pram, and I seen this guy, obviously an American tourist at the Beatles exhibition. And he's sort of waving to the kids and making faces. And I said, hello, how long are you in Liverpool for? He said, oh, unfortunately, just today. And, you know, we had a little chat, and he said about the children. Oh, aren't they lovely? I said, thank you very much. And then off he went. My wife comes back with a friend, and then we start walking round the dock. And I had one of the girls out of the pram, and she was running ahead and squealing the way she did. She was about 3 years of age. And I seen this guy again, and he was sort of looking at us and laughing. And we went past him. And then I looked back, and my wife's friend and her friend had stopped and were talking to this guy. So I went back. And anyway, they were getting his autograph. And it turned out to be Neil Diamond. And they sort of got the autographs and apologised for, you know, interrupting him, and off they went. And he called me back. He said, no, come back to me. And he says, how old is she? And he says, he said, I envy you. He said, because I've just had my first grandchild, and I've had to come away on this tour. And anyway, we were talking, and how hard it was. I said how hard it was for him to leave his grandchild, because I'd hate to leave mine. And that was it. We shook hands and left. We had a good talk, and off we went.
I'm writing you from Liverpool, where the sun is shining, but it's kinda cool for the time of year. Wish you were here. Went to the Cavern yesterday, a place where the Beatles used to play. But you won't remember Let It Be or Yesterday. Later on, I took a walk down to the Mersey and the Albert Dock, and I met a man with his little girl, and we started to talk. He said, I think I know your face, but for the life of me, I just can't place where I've seen you before. Just can't be sure. When I told him, he started to laugh. He said, you don't look much like your photograph. And maybe for my little girl, your autograph. I see by your eyes you've a little girl too. It must be really hard for you to be so far from home. Don't you ever feel alone? Then his little girl laughed and threw back her hair. Just for that moment, I saw you there. I could almost touch your rosy cheeks, your skin so fair. I could almost feel that last embrace, taste the tears rolling down your face as you kissed me goodbye, never knowing why. There's nowhere else I'd rather be, holding you now so tenderly. I guess you'll soon be 3. You know, I miss you desperately. Soon it was time to say goodbye. He shook my hand, looked me straight in the eye and said, see you sometime. The pleasure's all been mine. But not because of who you are, not because you're a superstar. It's simple, oh can't you see? You know, you're really just like me. And I'll be on the stage tonight, beneath the glow of the bright spotlights, and I'll give my all to each and every one. When I've sung my final song, when the curtain's down and the fans are gone, and I'm left with only me, that's when I miss you desperately. So I'm writing you from Liverpool, where the sun is shining, but it's kinda cool for the time of year. Wish you were here. Oh, my love.